Animals walk past other people and go straight to you. Nobody trained them to do that. And if it's happened more than once, a dog ignoring its owner to sit by you, a cat that doesn't run from strangers, except you being the exception, you've probably wondered why. Here's what's actually happening. Animals aren't reading your intentions. They can't understand your intentions. What they're reading is something underneath language entirely, and most people never find out what it is. You've probably been told you're hard to read, quiet, a little distant maybe. People sometimes take a second to warm up to you, and some never do. That reaction is real. It's not in their heads. Neuroscientist Stephen Porges, who developed what's called polyvagal theory, found that mammals are constantly scanning each other for something he calls neuroception, an unconscious read of whether a nervous system nearby is regulated or dysregulated. Not friendly, not smiling, regulated. Animals do this instinctively faster than thought. And here's the part that matters. You're not unreadable. You're just not broadcasting the kind of noise that needs decoding. Your nervous system is already saying what it has to say, and it's saying it clearly. Most people are in a low-grade performance most of the time, smiling when they're not amused, filling silence because silence feels unsafe. Animals don't respond to performance. They respond to what's actually happening underneath it, and that gap is exactly what they notice. One woman found this out by accident. She was at a park sitting alone, not trying to be noticed by anyone. A dog nearby kept getting called back by its owner over and over, and it kept ignoring him. It walked straight past 3 people, actively trying to get its attention, and lay down next to her, the one person not asking for anything. She hadn't done a single thing to earn that. Researchers led by Clara Wilson published in PLOS 1 in 2022 found part of why dogs can actually detect cortisol, the stress hormone in human sweat and breath. They're not guessing how you feel, they're smelling it. That's not luck. That's a body giving off a signal most people can't fake even when they try. But here's the question worth sitting with. Is that calm actually regulation something you built? Or is it numbness from being let down by people one too many times until you stopped bothering to react? Both can look identical from the outside, only you know which one it is. Because there's a third piece to this, and it's not about chemistry. Animal behaviorist Patricia McConnell, who has spent decades studying how animals interpret human behavior, found that animals consistently ignore social performance and respond instead to consistency, the same signal repeated without contradiction. Most people's signals contradict themselves constantly, a smile that doesn't reach the eyes, words that don't match posture. Animals catch that mismatch immediately even when other humans miss it. You don't give them a mismatch to catch. What you show is what's there. If you're a man, this probably plays out in a specific way. Other people read your calm as cold, distant, sometimes arrogant even when you've said almost nothing at all. Animals read the exact same signal completely differently as safety. Not because they know something people don't, because they're not asking you to perform anything first. If this is the first time someone's put language to something you've felt your whole life without a name for it, there's more of this kind of thing coming. The psychology of why people react to quiet the way they do. Animals never asked you to explain yourself. They just read what was already true. Which sign hit closest to home? The nervous system, the lack of performance, or the consistency? Drop it in the comments. And if someone in your life has always wondered why animals seem to trust them for no reason, send them this.